is good, fellas? I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Today we're talking about how to level up fast and the easiest ways to gain XP in college football 26. It's one of those things in college football that, trust me, I get it. It can be a little bit of a grind. We have dailies every single day. We have weeklies every single week. And we have these brand new milestones that go live every single week. And as we scroll through our Season 2 Field Pass or whatever season you guys are watching this video in, it can definitely add up. So that's what we're going to talk about today. The easiest and just the best ways to finish off all of those milestones. Before we hop in, we do have a few quick small things we do need to go over. First things first, we are currently on the road to 2,000 subscribers. So if you guys are new to the channel and you do enjoy daily college football Ultimate Team content, I feel like you already know what to do. Go down there, drop a like on this video if you have not already. And now that we got that all out of the way, let's hop in and talk about the easiest ways to level up in college football 26 Ultimate Team. Before we hop in and talk about the easiest ways to get rushing yards, passing yards, interceptions, we actually have to break down the milestones, the weeklies, and the dailies. Dailies reset every single day. The dailies are basically the same every single day. Easiest way to play a game is play a game in college overtime. You can knock that out in 3 minutes. Acquire a pack from the marketplace. You get a free 100 coin pack every single day. Come over here, open this thing up. That will give you a free 250 XP. Where things can get a little bit annoying to get done, and it's not even that it's that annoying, but the 250 offensive yards, for me, I am a big fan of doing college overtime. That mode does qualify for head-to-head or solo game mode, so it will track over here in the get 250 yards in head-to-head or solo seasons, but it's definitely not efficient. You probably have to play like 7 to 10 games to actually get this done. If you play a game of like head-to-head regs or, Gauntlet or one of those other online head-to-head modes, you're actually gonna be able to knock that out realistically in 1 to 2 games. Big takeaway here is if you're actually playing the game and you're playing online, or if you're playing one of the solo season modes, I'm not gonna talk about it too much just because it's not the most efficient way to get these things done. Actually, now that I think about it, we probably should start with this. Out of all of the offline modes to play, I do think study hall is the best one to do. Obviously, freshman season is going to be the easiest, but the rewards aren't as good. Study hall gives you 50,000 coins for winning 10 games. Anytime you can play against the CPU and you need to play full games, whether it's get, special team yardage or even get 250 yards for your dailies, I do think study hall is going to be the best way to do it. You get 1 token per week to enter into this mode. Your tokens stack, so if you haven't done it, you probably have like 12 tokens just sitting on your item binder. And then when it comes to the rewards, you're guaranteeing yourself some decent coins. Yes, it is full games, but like you're knocking out your XP at the same time, and once you get to 10 wins, you're making yourself 50,000 coins. Definitely not terrible, and I do think it is better than any of these other packs we get here for freshman, varsity, or all-American season. Anytime we have an XP milestone that says play against the CPU or play solos, I do think study hall is going to be the go-to option. Events do not track for when it says play head-to-head or play against the solos. From my understanding, any of these limited time modes will not track over an XP unless it says will track in any game mode, which does make things a little bit annoying, especially if you're trying to knock out your 250 yards in head-to-head or solo season. I will say the 250 XP you get here isn't the be-all, end-all. Moving over to the weeklies now, this has been very standard, typical throughout the entirety of CFB 26. You got the play games. While these might switch up the methods and formats in which you have to get them done, it does not really differ. For example, you can play games in head-to-head and solos. The easiest way to play games in head-to-head or solos is going to be college overtime. You either have to win the game because your opponent quits out, or you have to lose the game but play all the way until the very end. You can't quit out early. That will not track. Gain offensive yards in any Ultimate Team game modes. We can actually knock this out in solos. I will show you guys the easiest solos to get offensive yards here in a second. Same thing goes for rushing touchdowns, but I do want to note for this one specifically, and make sure you guys are always double checking on the weeklies, you have to have 2 college kickoff players in your lineup. Every so often, these weeklies make you have certain promo players in your lineup. College kickoff is not the promo that is currently dropping. We have the legacy promo dropping today. So it's just something to think about as you go through. Make sure you double check. Sacks can do in any Ultimate Team game mode, and then complete passes with 2 name of the game players in your lineup. You got to do that in any Ultimate Team game mode. There are solo challenges for that. Over here now on the milestones do not reset until the end of the week, but they do stack up and they can get a little bit annoying. This one right here, win games, is actually the easiest one you can possibly get. Win 7 games in college OT. For the ones that do seem like a massive grind, like 140 first downs or 1,200 rushing yards or scoring points, you can knock those out in solo challenges. I do want to note, and I'm not sure if you guys have this one as well, get interceptions is only going to track in head-to-head and solos. When it says solos, that means solos right here, not solo challenges. So for that one specifically, you're going to want to knock it out in study hall. Let's talk about the best solo challenges to knock out to get that XP done, because there definitely are a few. When it comes to getting special team yardage, because it is a little bit of a grind, I do think the best way to do it is just either 1, playing the study hall game, just really focusing in on returning kicks. Number 2, going in and playing a head-to-head game, returning the opening kickoff. And you can honestly, I'm not going to say leave the game, but like just make sure you're focusing in on getting special team yardage. But there is a solo challenge right here, and there are multiple challenges across CFB that encourage you to get special team yardage. This one right here, you have to score a punt return touchdown. I will say you have to play the full defensive drive before you get there. Over here in the Mountain Dew challenges, I believe it's this one right here, you have to return a kick for 20 yards this play. Very first play of the game is them kicking the football to you, so anytime you have to get special team yardages, go to Mountain Dew. It's the first challenge right here. It's called Quencher. This is the easiest way to get special team yardages, but it has to be in any Ultimate Team game mode. Again, solo challenges will only qualify if it says any Ultimate Team game mode as the method to collect the stats. When it comes to offensive yards, there are definitely challenges that you can do in all of the promos, but I typically find myself sitting over here in the tutorial challenges. Usually the tutorial challenges will be the best ways to knock these things out. Right here, complete 3 passes, you're on the 50-yard line. When it comes to getting the most passing yards on the easiest way possible, it's going to be this one right here, passing fundamentals, passing for some. You guys can see off the description right there, we are playing it on varsity mode on arcade against a 65 overall team, and you're actually starting from your own 20. And so because of that, you have 80 yards to get for every single time you guys are going to play this mode. Right here, you can throw for 80 yards and knock out passing yards very easy. You can also knock out passing touchdowns by throwing an 80-yard bomb on a streak to whatever super fast wide receiver you have that should be torching whatever 65 overall cornerback they have out there. When it comes to scoring rushing touchdowns, it's going to be this one right here, rushing for some. You're actually starting on their 10 and you have to score a touchdown to end the challenge. Very easy stuff. Come in here, knock this out. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's 1st and goal. You should be able to score a rushing touchdown every time. We didn't talk about passing touchdowns, but all of these are going to be good for passing touchdowns. You really want to do the one that's also going to give you the most yards possible. Then, of course, when it comes to rushing yards, you can do these in any of them. Like getting to know the basics, there is one right here that does have you start back a little bit further. For example, rushing yards, you start on the 50 for every single one of these. You are playing on a little bit of a higher overall. You're playing a 66 compared to a 65. You can knock this one out really easy. Get your 50 rushing yards, also get your rushing touchdown every time you knock that out, and you should move in and you should move out. When it comes to forcing fumbles, it can be a little bit difficult. That is if you're trying to do it on not easy modes. Go to Ultimate Team 101, go to Defensive Fundamentals, and you're going to want to do this one right here. You're going to want to run mid blitz, and you're going to want to hit the strip button to force the quarterback to fumble every single time you hit them. On paper, forcing fumbles can be a little bit difficult unless you're doing it this way, and if you're doing it this way, it is going to probably take you, maybe 3 minutes. You also have special team fundamentals right here. You can knock these out to potentially get some of the special team yardages. When it comes to returning kicks or getting special team yardage, I will say Here We Go is probably easier than the Mountain Dew challenge. I do want to give you guys a variety of different challenges so you don't have to sit here and replay the same one over and over again. We got What's Your Offense, we got What's Your Defense. If you guys haven't knocked these out like myself, not a terrible idea, especially if you want to get, the rewards aren't very good anymore, but they were very good for the time, but still just decent ways to knock out XP. If there's one big takeaway from this video, it's that it's not hard to knock this out. You just kind of have to do it, and you have to make sure you go in knowing what you're trying to do. For example, for me, I have to get special team yardages, but it's going to track in any Ultimate Team game mode, so I'm going to go in there and I'm going to do the Mountain Dew challenge on repeat until I get my 300 plus combined yards. Make sure you guys are tracking every time you complete it to see how close you are to actually getting it done, and it's one of those things that you might just have to grind a little bit. You are going to want to level up. You are going to want to max out your Season 2 Field Pass, your Season 3 Field Pass, any Field Pass that we have in this game. You are going to want to max it out. It is important. That said, boys, is going to be everything we got today. If you guys did find this video helpful, get on there and drop a like. I'm sure I missed 17 of the best solo challenges to actually level up and knock out specific stats. So if I missed your favorite grinding solo challenge, let me know down below in the comment section. We can start a running thread down there and help out the community. Have a great day. I love you guys. As always, though, subscribe, like, peace. Have a good one.